Hi everyone, this is Joe again. I'm from Adult Education Center in Winnipeg on Main Street, and I'm here to give you the final installment of the subtraction lesson. Last time I left you with a number with example 5. I've written it on the board here 703 subtract 171, and we know that the answer was 532. But my screen seems to be having trouble focusing today. Um, we know what the answer is, but I want to take this a little bit from a different angle right now. Can you think of a problem where you would actually use that? And you might have a different answer than me, but I've got one of my own in mind. So my idea is you have 703 people at a concert and 171 leave before the concert is over. How many people stayed at the concert? And that's subtraction. You have so many, you take some away, and what are you left with? Okay, so I might ask you that, and you have to come up with the subtraction all by yourself. Or I might ask you to think of a question that requires subtraction. So that's just another way of just digging deeper into the topic. By the way, I've noticed with many adult students that if there's calculations and no words involved, they're fine, they're happy. And I guess I'd probably be the same. But once you get a word problem, it has a sentence or two in it. I see many people, they just don't even try it. And I think that's my encouragement on this lesson is it really is disappointing, to say the least, when a person just doesn't try it. I would rather you get it wrong than not try. It's like that when we're teaching our children things, and it's like that when we're learning anything. Without trying our very best, even to get a wrong answer, as I said already. Please try and change your focus on your tests in that regard, okay? Otherwise, the numbers have no meaning. Who cares about what 703 minus 171 is if you can't use it? So I have one last calculating question for you here, and it's from subtracting two-digit numbers D, and it's the one in the blue box there, and it's 500 subtract 81. So I'm going to take this off, and this is going to be example 6. And I want to dedicate this one to my friend Fred, who was my first ever adult student. And he was really good at these questions. We have 700. Now, was that 700 or 500? I'm sorry, it's supposed to be 500. Minus 81. And I'm going to change things up a little bit and put 281. So 500 subtract 281. Let's go over to the far right. 0 minus 1. Can't do it. We have to borrow or regroup. Now this is the problem on this one. Guess what? You go next door, there's still nothing. So if there's still nothing, you have to keep going. And this is what we do. And this is why I wrote this really big, because it's going to get kind of messy here, okay? So we need to borrow for this 0. We go next door, there's nothing there. So we still have to keep going. So at the end of the day, this 5 is going to become a 4. Okay, now this 0, good. Okay, it becomes a 10. And now that this guy is a 10, it can lend 1 to this other one here. So this is a 10. This becomes a 9 now. And now this guy is a 10. Okay, you might have to rewind that. Maybe 2, 3 times. But that's the key. When you can't get anything from the next number, you go to the next door and see what you can get from there. Okay, so now we can do our question. This is now 10. Minus 1 is 9. This is now a 9. 9 minus 8 is 1. 4 minus 2 is 2. 219. All right. Now, one final thing. I'm going to do it. I think I'll go over here. I've always been told I do things backwards, but you know what? Here's the key. 219 is called, I forget what it's called. You might have to look that up. What is the answer to a subtraction question? I challenge you. I challenge you to do that. Actually, I really do know, but 219 is called the difference. Okay, that's nice to know. But if we take this answer here and add it to this one here, guess what we should get? We should get the original question. We should get the original number. Let me prove it to you. That always happens in subtraction. When you take the answer and add it to one of the numbers, you get the first number. Watch. I'm going to go 219, which is that one. Now I'm going to add 281. I'm going to add them together, and guess what we're going to get? I should have a drum roll here, but I don't. So, and I'm a little bit out of the picture. I'm going to move in here. So 9 plus 1 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2 plus 8, 10 again. Carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 more is 5. And wow. Sometimes you get asked to check your work. What does that mean? It means to take your subtraction answer, add it to the one that was subtracted, and guess you'll get the first number. All right, I am going to call that an end to the subtraction lesson. And the next lesson we're going to be talking about is going to be basic multiplication. All right, so have a great day. I'll see you soon.